All right, on the hit show, Absentia, Stana Katic plays an FBI agent haunted by her past and desperately trying to fill in 6 years of lost memories.
The second season finds agent Emily Byrne returning to the FBI to hunt down a killer while struggling to make sense of her lost time. Take a look.
Mom? Mom? Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, she's not okay. She'll never be okay. Stana Katic joins us now. Are you exhausted after every episode?
After the season in its entirety, I am like floored.
I can only imagine because, listen, we gotta get real about agent Emily Byrne here. She disappeared for 6 years.
Yes.
She was declared dead. She's been beaten. She's been bruised. She doesn't remember anything. Her husband got remarried and some other lady is raising her kid.
Yeah.
Rude. She was accused of murdering the guy who tried to murder her. And this season, you're throwing in a new serial killer and terrorists? When is she going to catch a break? This lady needs a nap.
There's a bit of shagging this season, so there is a positive thing.
How wonderful.
Wait, can we say that on morning camera?
The kids
Well,
are
we
at
have.
school. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
She needs to relax a little bit.
Yeah, and let it out.
Let it out.
Yeah.
My gosh, there's a lot to let out.
She's been through a lot.
Man, well, but as we're saying, you guys are trying to have her some normalcy.
Yeah.
So try and introduce a little normalcy to her life. Is that even possible?
It's interesting. So, with the end of last season and with everything that she kind of learned at the very, very end of last season, this is kind of a theme, and this is kind of where we start in the beginning of the second season. She's trying to find a new normal, but there really is no new normal in the land of Absentia. It's fun. It was fun to shoot, and there's like a quirky kind of sense of dark humor, but it was definitely like, balls to the wall.
Well, let's talk about how dark it is, because it's a dark series. I mean, as we said, it's not, puppies and rainbows and unicorns. It's a little darker. How do you guys keep it from going too dark and keeping it kind of grounded in reality?
I don't think you can get too dark.
No, because you know what? Our directors are a little twisted, and the cast has twisted sense of humor, so it squeezes in there throughout. And I think people who have that kind of like twisted sense of humor will get a kick out of scenes and out of moments in it. Yeah, we play that up a bit, especially this season.
Now, you mentioned exhaustion, and all of that pertains to this character. Because I remember you saying that in season 1, you spent the first 3 months running.
Yes.
Yes. Did you stop running?
Yeah.
There's a bit of running this season, but this time it's running in Europe because the actual show moves into Europe towards the mid part of the season. I'm not giving anything away. I
Well, that's the other thing, right? Is that there are so many nuggets and secrets. Are some people better at keeping the secrets than others in the cast?
Oh, in the cast?
Well, when you guys are doing interviews and such, how about the scriptwriters? Do they say, are some people have loose lips and you're
can't be trusted?
In general,
Danny.
we're all terrible. We're all terrible at it. There's some that are worse than others, but
did you just divulge something?
No,
right
this
here?
one is okay.
You're
this
okay.
one is okay. Yeah, I've checked. Yes.
If we press a little harder, will you tell us secrets of the upcoming second season?
Absolutely.
We can get dark
when this
here
thing is
too.
off.
To extract information.
Oh, geez, right?
Oh. My goodness. So, all right. So, what can we say? So, she in Europe. Then, what else? Okay, we're going to introduce some normalcy. What else can you give us?
Let's talk about the love. Is it a big love? Is it a one night love?
I don't know, but can she love?
These are all
Right?
good questions.
I don't know. It's. I mean, the relationship with her son. It's tough.
Yes, and that is one of the driving factors for this character. She's a mom, and she wants to try to find a relationship with this boy who she didn't have a relationship with throughout his growing up years, although he's like maybe 13, 14 in our second season. And so that is a part of this dance as she's trying to figure out her own identity and rebuild these pieces that have been very much shattered from the first season. The biggest question for her is she safe? Is he safe around her? And so that'll be a part of our drive in the second season, along with shagging.
And again, you know what? We fully support that. But this, to me, when I'm watching it, is that storyline, the mother and son, is You have so many elements to your character. Do you find one more challenging to tap into? That to me is a crushing one, just because the idea of someone else raising my son.
Yeah.
But it was understandable. You took such a hard line with the woman who stepped in, but they all thought she was dead.
She's not that friendly, though. I mean, that's the problem.
Do you find one of the elements to your character more challenging to tap into?
You know, there's the psychological trauma is really tough, and it's difficult to dive into and portray on the regular basis. But luckily, with our filmmakers, we've been able to do that dance, and it's interesting. We kind of go like David Finchery with the visuals, especially this season. The story with her son is fun for me because our little actor, Patrick Macaulay, is so sweet. He's adorable. Like, we had a good time. And in fact, when we were rehearsing leading up into shooting season 2, I said, what do you think of this relationship? Like, what do you think it's like? And he said really, like, clearly, he said, I'm little Batman and you're Batman. And I kind of loved that, right? So to him, she's a hero character and kind of like in a dark, twisted way, but his character relates very much to that. And so they see eye to eye in a way I think a lot of the other characters may not entirely be able to.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing that develop. Season 2 of Absentia premieres Wednesday, April 3rd on Showcase. Sounds so good to see you again.
Thank you so much.